Hi, this is Josh, and welcome to my quick tutorial on how to title and design your tables and figures. This information is useful for your stats project in the immediate future, but also for your general life. Tables and figures are very important, and it's important that they're designed well if you want anybody to actually look at them. Okay, so on the left we have basically where we got to in class. This is how we made our histograms, but we left a lot of the artistic portion up to you, the titling and the rounding of the axes. I want to show you some tips and tricks on how to do this. So, with regard to the big title first, it's important to give it a figure number so that you can refer to it in the paper without needing the big long title that we're going to give it. So this is going to be figure 1. It's a histogram, so it's going to be the distribution of something. Now, this title should answer a couple basic questions. Those questions are who, what, where, when, and how many. Okay, so first question, who? Those are the individuals in our sample. In this case, I'm using the Rex dataset, the example dataset from class, and that is single-family homes. Okay. Distribution of single-family homes. Okay. Who? What? What about single-family homes? Their sales price. Sales price of single-family homes. Where? In Amherst. And when? 2009. How many? Well, that's going to be n equals our sample size, and you can find that right here. 102. Okay. Next order of business is to get the axis titles in. So to do this, we go to chart design up at the top here, add chart element axis titles, primary horizontal, and primary vertical. This one we're going to want to title relative frequency. That's just what it is in a histogram. And this bottom one is going to be your variable of interest. So for my case, it's sales price. But I know how homes work. I don't see the single dollar amounts of a home price. You only really care about the number of thousands of dollars. So I'm going to put this in thousands of US dollars. Our final order of business is to round the axes so they're readable and useful numbers that use the fewest number of possible digits to still get all the information across. So for this one, we have this extra 0.0% at the end. It looks really bad. We're going to right-click the axis, go to Format Axis, brings up this menu over here. We'll go to Axis Options, this bars menu, and we'll scroll down to the Number tab. The category, it's already a percentage. That's great. That's how we want it. But we don't want any decimal places, so we change that 1 to a 0. And press Enter, and there we go. Great, so next order of business is to do the horizontal axis. Once again, right-click, Format Axis, bars, go down to Number, and now I want to change the category to what we're talking about. In this case, it's a currency. We're talking about dollars. Okay, so now you can see that's still way too many digits. It's unreadable. You can get rid of the decimal places. Still too many digits. This is when you have to learn how to play around with Excel a little bit. You can go down to the format code, and in this case, if I want thousands, I just chop off the last 3 digits down there and click Add, and there we go. Now it's in thousands of dollars. Okay, now as a final step, I would really recommend copying this into Microsoft Word for the simple reason that in Word you can still edit the table. You're not stuck with it just as a picture. You can even format the axis. You can do everything you can do in Excel. However, if you want to use Google Drive, you can still do that. Don't screenshot the image though. Just copy it from here and click Control-V, and that pastes it into Google Drive. All right, that's all. Thanks.